you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing.
Nenhum de nós é inocente.
All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess.
O que você fez no passado?
Mind you, but that's past now.
Ele não matou ninguém.
Now, there's more I could say than I should say.
Meu tempo.
My employer made it clear that my family
Eita, o chefe dele.
I ever spoke out. So,
O chefe dele é daqui da rádio.
whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
A Luz que High apresenta Bolotinha, uma história de amor, tragédia e traição, estrelando... Caralho. Maisie Cartwright como Aurora, George Barrow como Henry e com Mary Campbell como Amy. Caramba. Agora eu já vi tudo, né? Até travou o jogo. Você é louco. O que eu tinha jogado no chão aqui? Tinha jogado alguma coisa no chão, não tinha? Uma carta que eu tinha jogado no chão. Essa aqui, ó. Vou levar.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story.
Pois é.
Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car
Ficou
door.
preso no carro.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him, after he was dead, to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Alguém levou, né?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive. Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording.
Pois é.
I think it was Clive.
Pode ser. Não, acho que não foi o Clive.
This is
Não, foi o Clive
to
mesmo.
cover up what happened to George.
I think I
Ou
found
foi o
Clive's
chefe do
last
Clive.
recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to
Eu já
save
sabia
them.
disso desde o começo.
Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Não, tô voltando já.
Figure out our next step.
Do além túmulo. Descobriu a pesquisa do Clive. Aí, ó, 3 da manhã. Cê é louco.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all
A
this
gente
happening?
precisa salvar as pessoas, pô.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Nossa senhora, cara. Por que vocês fazem isso comigo, mano? Meu Deus. Nossa, deu até uma dor na barriga, mano.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling
Ô,
turd.
louco, naquele posta
So
assobiador.
we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Olha esse cara.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Ok,
Who
ok.
is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Peço desculpa. Eu também estaria. Precisamos conversar.
Sorry to
Vamos
hear
direto
that.
ao
Listen,
ponto.
hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Vai.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that.
Se ela conhece, sim. Ela deve
What are
conhecer.
you asking about this
Ela
for?
deve estar mentindo.
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified for
Ela
it.
tá escondendo.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Não é não, burra. Por que tem tanta certeza também? Nós temos evidência.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
Eita.
All right.
O garoto na minha mesa. Ok, ok.
I
Fiquei
came into
por aí.
work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is
Rapaz.
sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer
O
would pay for
empregador
my sister's
dele?
treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I
Nossa.
don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Não, tá tudo bem, né? Tá tudo bem.
That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Ok, e agora?
So, Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Pois
Well,
é.
we know Sandra was involved in George's death.
Por que ela fala tão alto, mano?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her
Bugou.
about finding the
Eu não
body.
consigo abaixar,
She
mano.
was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%.
Olha lá.
She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Legal. Por que você? É sério? Legal. Por que você? É legal? Não, legal, né?
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Você encontrou o corpo? Você tá guardando... Eita, aqui é coisa. Não me enrola. Você encontrou o corpo? Eu acho que isso aqui é legal. Porque ela encontrou o corpo quando ela tava correndo, certo? Pois é. Então
Sandra,
vamos direto pra essa
we know
pergunta.
you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Tá tudo bem.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
Olha lá.
I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Quem era ele? Que falta de... Quem era ele ou Claro? Quem era ele? Ela vai falar, né? Ou Claro?
Of
Claro.
course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
É, pois é, não
You
tinha.
truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Então, esse é um bom momento pra gente parar o vídeo, né? Caramba. Muito obrigado a todos que assistiram. Deixa o like, se inscreva no canal, né? E eu continuo daqui.
I need to take the call.
Não, já vou atender, calma. Salvar, né? Salva o jogo aí. Opa, confirma. E é nóis.